expensive or is it too cheap? And then anybody tell you how much you are valuable. Whatever you feel that is good for you, you will find people that will be glad to pay for whatever you have to offer to the world. So that's my reminder for myself and for my friends and everything. And yeah, feel better. Feel better. And feel that it was okay. That is fake. I know, I know. So, and honestly, I prefer myself and like my natural color is my favorite. To be honest, I just tried to change and didn't like it, didn't work. But now I'm just gonna let my hair keep on growing and recover my hair to wear my color and just rock it, just go. So if you're a mom that
Let's
actually
speaker
read
here.
my ebook and you are enjoying, I can't wait for your feedback. Let me know how you're feeling, all the topics that I decided to include. How is it that you
Well,
think
it's
is
okay. It's okay.
I can't wait
So
to hear
welcome, 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 guys, to the
so thank you so much
to this
for
show.
listening to my description.
It's sunny and a little bit cold
My
out here.
ebook
Well, I can see how
Journal,
many people in the house
where
join
this
the
is
show
a
as
journey of 90 days to do
we
journaling,
start the
meditation, and affirmations daily. Is a
fraud leaguing today. Well, it's been a while. Check Choma, welcome to the house. Welcome to the show. I hope I'm laudable enough for everyone. Yeah, I had a little problem while setting it on, and I could hear some background from another YouTube comment. Another YouTube creator talking in the background, and I was wondering what happened. So I had to switch it off immediately and put it on again. But well, so if I'm laudable enough, then we just kickstart, and it's quite sunny out here today. It's about let me see, it's about how many degrees here? Sometimes it's right here on the screen. Oh, 12 degrees. It's 12 degrees and it's sunny, but a little bit chilly. That's why I have my light jacket on just to, in case of the wind blowing out here. But wow, we're good to go. No problem. So welcome to the chat. And as you join this chat, please remember to give the chat a like, just a thumb up, and let's kickstart. It's a very beautiful Saturday, and the Easter celebration festivity is in progress. And we also have our own little, we'll have our own little celebration here, right on the in front of the screen. And we thank everybody for joining the show. Thank you guys for joining the show. So I can see a WG support from OK Proof Green Academy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for joining the show because I was just looking at the name. I'm happy you're here. You've made it here. Thank you guys. And Check Chioma, my darling. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. You're all welcome. So, well, guys, today's frolic. Normally we drive around, but we just said, I just said today, well, it's a good weather. Why not sit outside the garden and have some small sort of a conversation? It's going to touch on a little bit of about everything about life and all that. Sometimes you just have to bring in personal things and the day-to-day activities that we see on the street, which makes part of life. And it's also good to sometimes when you discuss it, you let out your feelings and you feel relaxed and connected to someone that probably knows and understand the thing or what that is happening. So this is exactly where we are. So Camo, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. Please remember to give the video thumbs up and let's see how far we can go. Well, we're still very few in the house. I was waiting for V Moily to go ahead, but I think she had some technical problems with the volume, and I waited more than an hour and said, okay, let me kickstart. And after that, that's Donna too. I wanted to come on board, but we see we continue to follow up and see where the situation takes us to. So today it's Saturday and it's 19. of April, 19 April, and the 2025, and local time here it's at 17:37 p.m. So this is Vicoreal underscore space, and my name is Victoria, your host. Thank you, Diana, for coming to the show. Thank you all for joining the show. It's about our normal frolicking. So here we can discuss anything you have on the table. We can discuss, analyze, and just make fun of the Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's an Easter Saturday. Make fun of it. Yeah, I know some of you guys from the other part of the world, they would have just been waking up still early morning there, but get refreshed from what is coming from Europe. In Europe time here, over here it's a 17:37, and I believe in England should be a 16:37. That's a 1 hour behind us, and those Canarian islands too. They should also be an hour behind us too. But this is standard European time. So we get started. Hey, Nicole, I can see you too. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Happy Gloria Saturday. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm not a Catholic and I'm a Protestant. So, but not really the church darling. But I believe I am a Christian. I am a stout Christian, and I believe in Christian values. That's how I was raised, and I'm very much in tune with what is really obtainable, and so we keep moving and seeing where we have to go. So. While yesterday we were able to talk about Diana Cena, my darling, welcome, welcome. My Saturday is just getting started. I know you just awake now. I put on the cushion here because it's like the sun is drifting towards this side, but it's okay, and at least we can see ourselves and make do with what is really happening here. Well, fine summer. I think this summer is going to be a little bit warm and good enough, but this is a midterm holiday, Easter holiday, but so I'm going to be home with the son with at least for another is it 14 days they gave them that he doesn't want to travel. Left for me alone, I could have taken a drive to Hamburg. That he's not in the mood to do that. So we watch out and see. Well, he was thinking about his match today, which was very important for him. So he made it. And after today, probably he changed his mind. If he changes his mind, then probably next week we can take a little bit of a road trip within Europe. So that's it. So apart from that, well, our normal Saturday frolic, well, we talk about a little bit of everything, and we see exactly what's been happening on the streets. And yeah, the weather looks, Nicole said, that's good enough, Vico. The weather looks nice by you. Yes, sunny there, sunny, but a little bit chilly because it's 12 degrees. It's 12 degrees and windy a little bit. So that's why I have my light winter jacket. But with the sun, I can still enjoy it. But if you're inside the house by the window, and the sun is facing there, then you really, really warm. Just like inside the car too. When I came out from swimming, the car was extremely warm, hot, and I had to roll down the glasses and relax a little bit before driving home. But it's okay. So, and yesterday, you guys, you were there. You saw the party in the village. It was hilarious. So the party was nice, and everybody were happy. We felt a little bit relieved of the fear of the unknown that was, taking over the streets over there. Because even when you're not even a family member, but when it's somebody that you're used to watching, listening to, and then suddenly that fear of probably he's in danger or something terrible would have happened to him, and that if you feel terrible about it and helpless because with the distance it's difficult to imagine if you were there what help you could have given, and from a distance what help can you give? It's almost impossible except people on the ground. But the emotional attachment which has been there over these years, waking up to watch all the vocabularies of the Jintu invented vocabularies, which were enormous, and some with misplaced, you know, expressions. But all the same, we did enjoy the most part of that from him. And we also thought that, well, he needed to be free at least to continue giving us those vibes from the village. So that was what that we missed, and it was a great relief to see him out there back again. So, not talking about too much about that, we also see that a lot happened. Now, the Longnose has launched an ebook, and I'm wondering who Longnose is going to teach about how to raise a baby or how to raise a child. I don't know. I was just listening to her because she's just had a latest question and answer and the ebook. So it's like she's just arrived after meeting Moringo. Then her world has changed. The world changed for the better for her just to be able to make something out of him because everything she is battling in every angle to suck him dry, to invent something, use his followers to gain. Everything about gaining is about gaining from him. He's trying to take everything from him. And I believe at a point, she'll say, well, I've had enough. And what else do I need again? I've got enough from this guy. What else do I need from this guy anymore? Because it's like he has opened loads and loads of terrain for for her without even him knowing. He is losing his own terrain while she is increasing her own terrain, making gains. She's definitely making loads and loads of gains. She has now 36. I was just watching and I saw she has 36,000 subscribers right now. And you guys remember when he came to the village, she had barely maybe 1,800 or 1,900 subscribers. So that now she's been able to build while staying with him, 36,000 plus. And she's still exploring how to use him to gain more because most of the people that will use the ebook will be their followers, their diehard followers, just to be mentioned that, oh, I'm there, oh, I was there, with the donations coming in, with everything, a free laptop. And what else could a woman of that had expected? She's the lucky one. She's extremely lucky. That's what I see there. Okay, let's see what Diana said. Longnose is only telling people what she read. I don't see how anyone could see intelligence in her except her scamming skills. Yeah, that's true. It's the scamming skills, and it's only a scammer that will follow a scammer. It's only a scammer that will believe in a scammer. If you are not a scammer, it will be difficult for you because you see things differently from what they are doing. You see things completely different. But it's only a scammer that believe, yeah, that's the right way. After all, what is it? Yeah, it's right. It's right. So it's only that group that will watch the ebook or subscribe to the ebook. Yeah, because it's like this sort of motherhood. I don't know whether she's going to teach oldies like us. Many of us, we've gone through that. Many people have gone through 4 or 5 kids and they know exactly who is this one that's going to come and teach us about how to raise a baby. So everything is about milking the moringo. And moringo, while moringo is going down, down, down the steep, moringo has not been able to do much financially, everything, while she is, raising her status. She's expanding. Now, even an engine for the car of the father, probably there was nothing wrong with that engine. They just take away that engine. And the father has 2 cars. And you're still pushing Moringo to seek for donation for the car, seek for donation for everything. Everything in their life need to be funded by the followers. And these followers, are they so deaf or so dumb that they can't even wake up till now? Yeah. Nicole said, yes, she's smarter than him. She's smarter than him. So that's the thing. That's the thing, because she went through hell looking for that blonde, blue-eyed in Mexico holiday areas. If you guys remember, she only went to the holiday areas where she could have found one tourist. And the only one she found was our brother. And now it's like she's sucking everything dry from him. She's taking over even his own followers, diehard followers. She's taking over everything. She's an extremely manipulative young lady. Initially, it will sound like she didn't know what she was doing, but let's let's wait and see what more that is going to come. I don't think she's even interested in joining him coming to Africa, because after all, online she can do anything that she wants to do, even from her place. Now she is known. It's like, now I am known. I have my channel. I can reach a greater audience. So what is it about Moringos? What is it coming to do there in that village? No running water, nothing. Okay, let me say hello to Papa Cheesy, our big bro. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Karibu, beautiful Empress V. Happy new weekend. Keep on, real talk. Yes. So we're having our own real normal talk here, which is good enough, to open people's eyes and different terrains of, reasoning. But we reason as the intelligent group here, who have been able to, bring our various perspective about the situations to bear with what we see on the ground there. So, but it hasn't changed much. But some people are also a little bit awakened by this new awareness, because if it's something that you were not used to, and it's being presented to you, sometimes it takes time to sink. So I think this is the bottom line about this situation. So Diana Nicole, that's true enough. But is that hard to be? Is that hard to be? We never know. We still have to see exactly where she's going to lead him to. But we fear for him. He might go empty. We don't know whether he will ever be able to get that passport. We don't know. Or whether the residency permit, he's been able to get that. Because it's obvious in most instances, if you extend the visa the first time, if she had a 3 months visa to travel with, then after that, extended for 3 months, and the 3 months expired the second time again, I think the third time, it could have been okay for him to get the resident permit. So all that is still playing out. But anyway, he said in his last, my last journey in Latin America. But how come suddenly, just now, before this show now, a long nose was premiering question and answer live? So how come? So that's what I don't understand. So that means they're still there. They're still there. So what's really keeping him behind? Because each time he wastes, he's just wasting away, wasting his time. He doesn't look happy, and whereas he could have keep on moving, he could have moved. And the long nose wants to keep him there, to use him more, to explore many things, to get what she couldn't have in her entire life. You guys don't forget, and that she said she moved to Mexico maybe 4 5 years, 5 years, and she didn't visit home during that period. So that means even while there, it wasn't that rosy. She was just trying to, to help herself. So, and this was just her final bus stop with Moringo. Moringo made it to her final bus stop, and that's how she landed. Just landed without anything in Africa, and had to go to the supermarket to pick up many things. So we see loads and loads of all these stories that if we have to talk about them, I think their story in another 3 years. If we have to talk from morning till night, we might not finish. But we see the approach. We see that Moringo is losing ground in everything. And, well, he can continue to blame it on the intelligent reactors. But we are not there to destroy him. We're there just to give him some little indications to that, man, you have to grow up. You have just too much on your on your shoulders. You have to grow up. You have to be man enough, to see things differently, to make changes in your life. So far, you've been lucky enough to come this far. You've been lucky enough to come this far. Too much scandals, too much situations that are almost impossible to compare with the standard norms of any civil society. So he hasn't been able to go overboard. It's like right now he is a stagnant, and only this lady, only the long nose could have been able to change that scenario. Because remember, we know him as a passport bro, and people are used to the passport bro type of content he was creating, not a family man content. And even the family man, he's not comfortable there. You're waking up every morning, going to the garden. What do you have to show? And the followers, the blind followers, are still watching. Because even me, I get disgusted watching that kind of content every day. It's not, it's, it's just not there, and it's not there. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. And Nicole said if she makes it to the village, she would not stay long. She said she wants to live in Mexico. Yeah, she wants to go back to her old life. Yeah, she's seen it all. And now Moringo has armed her with a brand new business, the YouTube platform, and has given her the platform to his own followers in a place of gold. So she has that. So donations are going to her directly. It's like most of the donations that would have gone to Moringo is being divided into two, going to her too. So Moringo feel, you know, he's losing. He is losing everything by the day while she is making loads and loads of gains. She's gaining. She's gaining the territory. So why would she follow him to go and get stagnant in Africa? Whereas she does her business now online. Yeah. And now an ebook is online. So wherever she is, somebody can read whatever she has to post there. And she'll be making her money. So she's opening a different terrain. She's telling indirectly telling a Moringo, hey, you were a fool. It's like you were sleeping. If I had almost have a million followers, I would have done a lot. And now this is it. This is what I want. So she's really, taking him by surprise. And I think Moringo too doesn't like people to supersede him, irrespective of the fact that he's the mother of the baby. But then it's something that he's never been used to. He always wanted to be in control, but the control is gradually fading away. Let's see. So Papa Cheesy said, Empress Kwaba family, I love, enough respect, know thyself, and your creator, the Most High, with in given thank you, our ancestor story, and the African spirituality guidance. Amen. I know thyself. Yes, yes, Papa Cheesy. Thank you for your wisdom, wise words. Yes, thank you. So Diana said, Moringo definitely met his match in long nose. I think that's the truth. He met his match, his match, a definition of what that could have fitted a passport bro. Because most guys that go around too much with too many women, at the end, the one that they will finally meet is the one that will, clip the wings. And people will be surprised. He himself will be surprised. He's in a mess. It's like he's in a cage. She has clipped his wings to fly, changed him from passport bro to sit here. Sit. Who will believe he will leave a whole villa to go and hide? Should I say hide in a junkyard for how many months? Man, depression for me. Sometimes when you see him in the picture, it's like a depression is kicking in. Full time depression is kicking in. We can say, oh, there's nothing, but I think depression is kicking in, and it's like there's something that is really keeping him. Is it that the residency permit? He needs to have that because obviously, if he needs a passport, that has to confess. That's exactly what we see here. So Diana said, no, met this match. Okay, Papa, enjoy your beautiful times, my African queen. One people, yeah. So Nicole, Papa Cheesy, yes. And Nicole, she like Elish, the real parasite. Yes, she's the real parasite. If you can think about it, look at all what she's doing, everything. She's just gotten a new laptop. And from who? From a black person. And yet she called the black people, the black race, a parasite. And it's one black person that would have sent it to her, as if she cannot. She's earning. She has a YouTube salary. Why can't they use their salary to do whatever they want. Why should they be waiting on people to do it for them? Man, no shame at all. And for how long? So when you look at the whole thing, it's a bit bizarre, but I think he met his match. Just like Ebony said, he met his match, and this is the real parasite. The lady is a real parasite, real parasite. So Diana Sina said, Mora been playing itself, doing those boring videos, claiming he's a family man because he knows he's on the radar, and he also knows in order to get a Argentinian passport, they will investigate him. Yes, he knows that probably that's one of the reason that he tried to give a strike to all the people, to see if that maybe they can take out most of those contents out of the YouTube. Because probably because obviously they ask him, "What's your job?" And he will say, "I am a YouTuber." Okay, what's your name of your channel? During interview, they write down all those things. When they ask question, they write it. They ask question, they write. And even before him, they could just tap, or Facebook and all that, and everything will come out. The most negative ones will come out. The good headlines will come out. The bad headlines will come out. And they'll be, oh, hold on, what's happening here? And they want to take time to look at it. Obviously, they weigh both sides, both stories, what people write, whether pro for him or the other side. And they know these are intelligent people because it's a job that they do every time in controlling people. You don't just wake up anybody, welcome anybody to your country without having a background check on those people, on who the person is. Because it's not that you're desperate to admit somebody to your country or to come and give him passport. What has he got to offer the society there? Is he an engineer? Is he a nuclear scientist? Or what is it? A YouTuber? What has a YouTuber got to do here? Okay, then we need to know you better. So probably that could have been one of the things that could have stopped him, because he could have thought that with those strikes, oh, 3 strikes, that one, that channel is gone. Oh, this one, that channel is gone. I said it is gone. I promise you guys, it is gone, never going to come back. And they were rejoicing, but all the channels are still on. And the story, the banter continues. So what is he going to do? Yep. So Nicole, his head is still in the clouds, getting his Muzungu and the baby. Yeah, Muzungu. When you talk of Muzungu, all these guys in the village, they believe in Muzungu. They think Muzungu is the answer to their situation, or will give them a social elevation. That's what I just don't understand. So Chikchoma Moringo, yes, who gave him that name? I gave him that. Moringo, yeah. Since the show is we should abandon their names, so we invent our own. Because if you guys remember, Jintu, they had nothing. They could not report him to the YT because all the names that Jintu used were from his own imagination. It is not in the dictionary. It is not in their own identity card or in their passport. There's no name like that. So how will they go to Y2 to report? And he hardly uses a receipt. He hardly uses receipt. He put his camera with the stand in his plantation farm and go on rapping like like rappers, and go on rapping. And we all understood whom the messages were for, the story was for. So with that, they never could pin him to any story, any defamation, or report him to the YouTube. It wasn't possible. It was impossible to do that. So I think Jinto was even wiser, probably wiser than us, but he has also taught us exactly what to do that. Also, you can also invent your own something, your own storyline, your own. It's just like what another banger is doing right now. Very, very good. I love what she's doing. That those animation pictures, though, even the pictures are even more beautiful than the real person. Colorful, but just good enough, extremely good. So I love it very much. I love it very much. So we just see this is a different way of a reaction. Something must happen for one to change your way of reporting and all that. It's changes that come with with different situations. So in this very situation, it was good enough for everybody to invent what you think, can be good enough for you to narrate your story, to bring your story to your public. So I just put it at that. Moringos, moringo, or, or, or moringa, or moringa drink. So that's exactly what it is. And then another thing, I wondered if he's on a tourist visa. Can't he be in trouble for not having a work since YouTube is his work and he's been doing videos the whole time? Yes, he's been doing videos right there the whole time, and he's supposed to be taxed. He's supposed to pay tax. And because all this one he's been doing, he doesn't pay the Kenyan government. And when he went to America, he organized that meet in Washington, in DC, I remember. And people went there, whereas he went to America on a tourist visa. And now you organize all YouTubers. You talk with them. You tell them how to do and what to do. So it was like changing the visitor's visa to a working visa. That also could have also stopped them reissuing his visa, because he changed the visa from visitor's visa to working visa for inviting all the group, assembling all of them, and giving them one-to-one a lesson about the YouTube and this. So it turned out to be like a working visa in which he's supposed to pay tax. But in Argentina too, he's not paying any tax. He's not paying any tax, and he's working. He's bringing out content every day, be it from the junkyard or outside or on the streets or in the beach. So it's work. And if he tells them that, if they ask him, because when he wants to renew his visa, obviously they'll ask about all those things. What do you do for a living and all that? I said, I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, you are a YouTuber. Okay. Now, for the 6 months you've been here, are you going to say that you haven't been working? You've been working. You've been rolling out contents. And the YouTube has been paying money into your account. So there's a lot of confliction here. Probably they have a problem in this scenario too, because if they really have to consider before giving him a visa, giving him a residence permit, in which I believe probably this is what that he was waiting for, then all this, a good immigration officer will take a closer look at all this. Yes, you are a YouTube content creator. On what have you been doing all this while? Have you been creating videos and all that? Yes. Okay. And you pay? And to which account is it paid? Is money paid, or how? How does it work? Somebody should be able to ask him, because he's never paid tax. So he's gone free using every government, the Kenyan government or the American government, when he went there to the DC and organized a meet with all the people, teaching them what to do about YouTube. So, and that visa was violated. It was no more a visitor's visa. It was almost like a working visa. So that was even good enough without somebody reporting him. So it's good enough for them to stop reissuing his visa. So that's exactly what that is happening here. Yes, Nicole said, Dana, it takes 2 years of staying in Argentina. It's not easy. If he leaves for Africa, he has to start again, or just legally marry her. Yeah, but it depends if she wants to move her residency to Kenya, and if she moves her residency to Kenya with him, if with that he can still obtain the visa, the passport too, because in most countries too, whereby your husband has a residency too, and there's an embassy there too, and you officially living together too, and after the stipulated years, it depends on each country. You should be able to access that program, the citizenship part. We should be able to access, but it depends on how they plan it, or if they have a legal counsel, a lawyer advising them, immigration lawyer advising them on what to do. Sorry, guys, a little bit of sun on the face, but let me see. A little bit of sun on the face. Hello, Captain Kemi Klaus. Welcome, bro. Kemi, identify yourself now. Have you changed? Kemi, I'm doing my nails, can't chat. Okay, no problem. We see that. Nicole, yes, I enjoy another banger. Yeah. Thank you. He does whatever, always flaunting the law. Yes, he flaunt the laws everywhere, but forget that this is a modern society, a modern world. That it's not just like in Africa that he can do anything. he misses. Hello, Captain Cake. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. I'm good, Captain. I'm good. Then you go. What visa did he go to Argentina on? I think he would have gone there on a visitor's visa because they were not married. So what other visa could have been there? Or joining the spouse, and even Long Nose were to be in Argentina to invite him to come to Argentina. Long Nose supposed to have a permanent job, because if you have to marry or invite somebody to visit you in your country, you need to have a job, you need to have a house. So at the end of the day, I also try to think, probably while trying to renovate the junkyard, was trying to make that place like their official address. They needed an address, so probably they wanted to use the junkyard for that motive, because that's always in immigration, all that is taken into consideration, and it's probably they did not plan their situation well. So that's why, because if not, why would a man that has always been moving go get stocked up with a Muzungu woman just for passport or what? While she's using him, rolling him every day, making money out of him, taking all his subscribers and everything, and he's just floating there in the junkyard, floating in the junkyard, doing what every day? We wake up looking at that grass and old junkyard with everything. Look at the wall, everything, and you abandon your villa in Africa. You abandon what you suffered for just to come and hide out in a junkyard because of passport. Sometimes some people can be crazy because this passport, I don't really understand what is there. You have the money, you have all the visas all over the world that you've been traveling. You can travel everywhere. Look at Wademaya. Does Wademaya need to go and hang in one junkyard for more than almost 6 or 8 months now because of passport, or what? At the end of the day, might end up not even having that passport. Then the long nose would have used him back to back to make money, use all his followers, take over all his subscribers from 1,800 when she went to Africa to visit him. Now she is at 36,000. I've just look at her channel now, 36,000. Now she's launching ebook, and all the people that be watching are his own followers. She's growing, whereas he is not growing. He's not growing. He's losing his finances, everything. How could a man be so? I don't understand. How could a man be so? I don't understand. Because of what? Passport? What the hell of passport? There's so many fishes in the river. Argentinian passport is not even that strong. It's not even that strong. If Argentinian passport comes here, I know about 2 Argentinian people that come here. They go through the same process as people coming from the Caribbean or coming from Africa, from third world country. They go through the same process to be able to get resident permit. So that means it's not a strong passport. That's exactly what it means. It's not a strong passport. If it were a strong passport, then you don't need to go through what the other people are going through. Oh, the sun is getting really hot here. Let me remove the jacket now. Oh. Let me remove the jacket now. Yeah. So the girl, he's just using, just using him back to back, using him back to back. Yeah, our people were like that. We said you're interested in what? Interested in Muzungu. What kind of Muzungu is this? And you see all the boys there in the village. Anything Muzungu, they want to bring it to limelight. Because most of the people in the village, oh, this guy is going out with a Muzungu. Oh, this guy is going out with a white guy. They want to see what it is, or to have a feel of it, or to take photo of it. Now we can also compare this case to the case of Vince, Lenny and Vince. And Vince believed that he's so handsome that every Muzungu wants him. He believes he's so handsome. But a passport bro is a passport bro, guys. He knows what he wants. He knows that it is not for real love. He knows that those ones that follow him, like Alexi that follow him, Alexi, the American girl that came with Mayugno, it was just for views. And when she left, I could check from when she first met Mayugno. She had about 5,000 subscribers. But when she left the village, I think she'd climb up to close to 7,000. So Alexi too is a wise girl too. Who also tried to use that opportunity to make views too. So it's like, use me, I use you. Use me, I use you. But our people, they're very short of memory, very short of memory, because If not, for this other lady here, the long no sacrificed so much. She suffered depression in the village. We all know that. She suffered during that period that she was there. Loneliness, everything. And we even heard later on that the Moringo hit her. And after started begging and begging. But he hit her because she was trying to prevent him from going out, because it's like she was going outside to meet other girls and all that stuff. Probably the Madam Sausage too was still a high suspect. So that's what I think there. So Nicole, hello, Captain. Yes, yes. And Diana, yes, she has subscribers better. If they ever split, 75 of his people will leave her and talk shit about her. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They will, the same way the same people are abusing a real dad, they will do the same thing to her because those people, they don't really care. Yeah, Nixon, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you, Nix. And then Mary Moore, thank you, darling. Saturday frolicking, we frolic in the garden. Today we decided to, because there's a little sun here, so we said, okay, let's do it today in the garden, and probably tomorrow or next, so then we'll take a drive out. Yeah. So Diana Nixon, yes, Nicole, Crayuno got a placed in the friend zone. Crayuno is a smooth operator. The same thing with Nostradamus. Those are two smooth operators. It's not that they like this guy, but they're just using him. And they know that there's no point fighting him. Well, we play the game. As far as the show continues, we get what we want. They know what they are doing. Yeah. So Nixon Beresha, thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. So Merrimore, I'm tagged teaming between Vico and Vimoelo this morning. Yes, Vimoelo, my friend, supposed to have come much earlier. I was waiting for her. I said, okay, you go first, then I go. But later on, she wasted some maybe 45 minutes. She didn't go. And when she went, there was no audio. I don't know. Probably she's able to resolve the audio. So we waited for some time. Then I said, well, if I continue to wait, then maybe at the end of the day, I'm not able to do mine. So let me keep it going. Well, most people have a 2 gadget. So people will, keep transiting within the 2 or the 3. Even that's done at 2 supposed to go live too. That's done at 2 supposed to go live. Wow. So say, wow, so choked up today. Well, no problem. We'll soon finish. So Mary Moore, yes. Hey Dana and Nicole, Soul Sister, where are you? Sonia, Mary, hi. Nixon, like 20, number 28. Hit the like button, guys. Please. Hit it and let's get it up, guys. So Diana, Sonia, yes, Sonia. The Nixon, hi. Soul Sister, Nicole, Mary, Sonia, Nixon, yes. Greetings, everybody greeting each other now. Yes, thank you, guys. I'm so glad that you people came along. So today wasn't really a particular, really serious topic, since most of the topics are the things that have well been, digested around, and we just talk some few points that could also broaden our knowledge about exactly what that is happening. We all know it all amounts to almost the same thing. And Madam Longnose ebook, yeah, because I tried to watch her question and answer premiere just now, and then I realized, because yesterday Moringo said it was her last day in Latin America. Wow, when you say Latin America, then I thought by today, I was thinking probably they're already on air, they're already in the sky flying back to Africa or somewhere. Then Longnose again came with her ebook. So Longnose is concentrated about her own ebook, about what she can make out of him. Longnose, that's what Longnose is all about. We can see every day that she's progressively, advancing, bringing out new things that can really, benefit her. So she's just there to use her, to use him, and at the end, she might even dump him. It's about using him. Now she just got a new laptop. So with that, at least a laptop, a very good laptop that can, she can add value to her content creation and all that with the ebook and everything. And I mean, I just imagine who is the person telling me about how to raise a child and all that. Well, she says that she has a loyal audience through Moringo, and that they are diehard audience, that whatever they put out there for them, they will watch. So I think that's why she brought this idea of the ebook. And that's why she's bringing the sister in. That's why, oh, the father, the engine of the car to the father is not good. We'll need replacement. Even when the poor guy was arguing, no, no. And they still pressing it on the guy, pressing on the guy. So she's, dabbling her hands everywhere, to grab. That's all about that she wants from this guy. She's going to use him at the end of the day, dump him. She's going to use him and dump him. It's going to happen. And that baby she's crying, he was crying for Muzungu, Muzungu. Is it all Muzungu children that come out white? It's not. That's what he doesn't know. He should take for instance, the Obama. How does Obama look like? Who will believe the mother is white? So that's what he doesn't know. Hey, so Merimo Nixon, yes, Merimo Kimmy. Okay, Kimmy, he is begging 10K to get Louis to Africa right now. Yeah, he's begging for everything, begging for the car, begging to get Louis there. Everything. I don't know what kind of audience that they have. That somebody will wake up every day and I just come here listening to all the crap you're saying, and it's all about begging. And every day I'm coming to listen because I want to hear, I want to give you. I don't understand how people behave. I don't understand, honestly. It's difficult. It's difficult. And the wife is there with the ebook. The husband is here with money for transport. Is there for money for the car? Oh, Jesus Christ. Then I seen a long nose got an audience, GoPro laptop, a house, and a kid. What's next? Yeah, that's it. She's got it all. Whereas, she's going up. She's going up. She's growing financially, status wise, everything in the YouTube world. Whereas he is going down, 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 down the hill. He's going down. He is going down. So you can imagine the channel is not growing, it's stagnant. Everything for how many months here? 7 months here, stagnant here. The time he could have used in making money. And why on earth will he think people want to continue to watch the junkyard, the grass in the junkyard? It's not even a clean junkyard. Despite all the jobs that the work that they have done, they by now supposed to have gotten better. But no, it's still the same. You wake up, you see the same story. No way. So, and the Dana said, long nose, okay, got an audience, GoPro. Yes, that's true. He has everything. His old sister, for real, Kemi. Yes, that's true. And Grace, visa travel requirement. Hello, Vico. Welcome to the chat, Grace. Thank you. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So, and Diana said, him 10,000. Yeah. The ticket is only less than 2,000. Well, depend. I don't know if they have a direct flight from Argentina to Kenya, but when they left, they went through South Africa. I think from South Africa, there should be a direct flight there. But I hope he doesn't try to transit in America because they will take him out and, well, he knows what it is. He knows what it is. I think he will watch his steps. He will watch his steps. They know exactly where to go to. So, and it's also said, is Moringo chartering a flight? Probably. Probably. Even if he were to have the money, I want to charter a flight, and they gave him $50,000, $100,000. Moringo will never use that money for it. Hey, once money gets into the pocket of Moringo, forget it. He will never release it. I think the only time Moringo has released money was for long nose, get her ticket to Africa and get those 2 horses, 3 horses. I think that was the only time that money really came out from his pocket, or probably during the South African trip that they made. He took her on a helicopter ride. So for long nose, it was something very big. A girl from the street of Mexico. Now I'm flying in a helicopter with a one-eye man. Pap, mom, you better accept him because I have tried to look for somebody, a blonde, a blue eye that could give me even an helicopter flight. I never could find one. Now I found one here. What are you guys talking? You have to accept it. So the story could have gone in that way. So, okay. So Nicole said, Kemi, really? Oh my God, when will he stop the begging? No way. Check Choma. Imagine 5 months postpartum and she's an expert. Imagine. And first pregnancy. She was so intelligent. She couldn't organize herself, her life. At 30, she had not even a driving license. She hadn't got a driving license at 30 years or 31. Now she's going to driving school. If she was so intelligent, she couldn't achieve nothing until she met Moringo. So you guys can imagine, for her, it's like Moringo is her gold mine. That's how I put it. That's Donna. Wow, Vico, I'm not going live. It's a premiere video and it's almost over. I'm watching you on TV and me another TV. Okay, I'm chatting with you on my tablet. Okay. Sorry, because today was a little bit of confusion and well, don't worry, we'll catch up. Once I drop, I'm going to watch since it's a premiere. I'm going to do that. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So happy Easter to Roll. Yes, Grace Travels and the visa requirement. Yeah, our lady in the top of the flight cabin in where Grace? Where are you? Nairobi or Mombasa? Which of the airports are you working for? Okay, Merimo Kemi. Check Choma. Yes, we are here. That's Donna. You're on fire today. Yeah, we're on fire. We have to iron it. We have to keep ironing. It's not really a particular topic, but anything that come on the table, we iron it. Any person you have, anything you want to put here, you put it out, and we iron it. That's the thing. Or sometimes it's better like that, even because now most of the contents have had their own field and audience, and not much apart from the ebook I just saw before I came live. Then okay, now we hear about this $10,000 flight ticket for this person. I think they should even pay him when he's even going to to what should I say? When he wants to go and PP, they should even pay him. He should even ask the audience, I want to PP, can you people pay me? I need a 2,000 for it. I think he should ask for everything. What else can we say? Diana seen a check. She never saw postpartum. She's just playing whatever she read. If she's still in postpartum, she should seek medical attention. A fake postpartum book. Imagine somebody that never went to the hospital to have a complete medical check, to have the baby in the hospital in a good, environment. Somebody in a junkyard like that, trying to have a baby in a junkyard like that, and going through how many was it? 12 hours or 24 hours. So what is she going to write about? Well, probably she's going to tell people about how to make a baby in a junkyard. Probably that, maybe with that, what people haven't known, most people haven't seen, because I haven't seen somebody have a baby in a junkyard in a place like that. Even people here that choose a home delivery, they always have a nurse, a midwife by them throughout until it is done. They cut the umbilical cord and they bring in the papers, they sign the papers, sign the time and everything. It's always done before a midwife with all the medical equip. The lady will come with it and they try it, and set it up just like it were in a hospital bed. So, but that her own, only her and her parents, and the Moringo slept off. So that's exactly what happened. That's Donna. Thank you, Grace. Hello, Check Choma. Okay, Check Choma. Grace travels and the visa requirement. Yeah, hello. Yeah, that's our guy from Nairobi. From Nairobi. She's working in the airport. Yes. So Dinocina now to make a baby in a junkyard. Yes, how to make baby in a junkyard. I think that's what she's going to talk about in the ebook. And all the disciples, let me call disciples or their audience, they will clap hand for her. Oh, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a new experience on how to make a baby in the junkyard. Because apart from that, what is there to talk about? What's that? There was not even a midwife. And that was why it was difficult for them when they went to register the baby. There was no midwife, because if the midwife was assigned by the Ministry of Health, you could apply that through the Ministry of Health. And they will assign the people that accompany people that want to do a home delivery. And with that, then they'll come with a certificate with a paper too that you signed. They sign the time and everything, the delivery, how it went, and everything. Everything will be documented, and the next steps and the fluid and all that, they will have to take it out for testing in the hospital lab and all that. And when they will come back, maybe at least 2 days or so, or 3 days to be checking, and after then they recommend a hospital a visitation, whereby that wasn't done. So what is she going to talk about in the ebook that the disciples, let me call disciples, will be watching, and she'll be making the money? My God, that's just a way to use the moringa to the end. It's going to finish him. He better. So, and then I loved how to make baby in the junkyard. Yes, yes. Thanks, check darling. And that 6 people watch my video and only my one like. That's how my family do me. Oh no, don't worry. That's we're going to watch it immediately we finish. Please, everybody, let's go to that channel and watch this last video and give her some likes or some, write something at least, carry her up for the watch hour too. Please, please, guys, let's help out, please, please. Yeah, because I was waiting initially for Vimoelo. I waited. She's supposed to have gone immediately. I wanted to go, but when she said she wanted to go, I said, okay, I will wait for her to go. When she finished in an hour's time, I go. But I waited almost 45 minutes before she could get in. And when she get in, even the audio wasn't there. So I still waited a little bit. Then at the end, I said, oh, then let me better start my own after Coco Mama. So that was what happened. I saw that, that said it was going to premiere. So I said, if not, I'm not here today. So sometimes it's good to also make a little move better. We will cover up because after this, we can always rewatch the premiere. So I'll watch it to the end. Don't worry. And I know other people here will also watch. So let's support our That's Donna too, guys. When we finish from here, while we get to her channel and see the premiere and watch and leave some likes for her to at least to help her go up to. So that's the thing. Go check Choma. Everything done on the cheap, even baby delivery. Yes, you can imagine. No midwife, and anything could have happened. First pregnancy in a civilized world, not even in Africa. And even when it were to be in Africa, there are those native midwives, women, the native ones that are specialized on delivery. They will guide you to safety. They will make it. And this one, it was only her mother, her father, and Moringo. Can you imagine the risk? And going through pain for, was it 12 hours? The whole day from morning. He started early in the morning till maybe 11 in the night. You can imagine how many hours somebody going through pain. No qualified medical personnel there. How can a human being allow himself to go through, herself to go through this? And after that, you want to make an ebook about this, about how, I don't even understand. I don't even understand. And the minions will be watching. May God save us. Command's mom, hey, welcome to the chat. Thank you. I know you're late. No problem. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Thank you. So, Diane, that's Donna said that picture of Alan in her underwear is awful. There's nothing that we wouldn't see. We've seen it all with these people. You see so much every other day. But, well, it doesn't matter. We know how they are. We try to learn to accept them that way, too. So then I seen a comment, Mom, hello. Mary Moore, Diane, so consuming. Placenta didn't work for postpartum. They thought about everything. They thought about everything. That's why I said this placenta consumption, has it really had an effect on him that could really suppress a passport bro, reduce a passport bro to almost a house bro, houseboy, housemate? What should I even say? Or should I give him a name a little bit? What can what name can I even say? What name can I even use? Or house manager? Not even house manager, like a houseboy. The placenta reduced him to what we were never used to. We didn't know him to be that. The whole passport, bro. Can you guys imagine that? So, Nicole, Sonia Adventure. Yeah. Sonia is yes. Thank you for joining. I'll come later. Yes, Nicole, come on small. And that's on. I would appreciate you all for watching my videos. It's a therapy for me. Yes, we're going to watch it. Don't worry. We're going to. Everybody's here is prepared to help you out. At least the watch hour too. It's very, very necessary. I'll leave it rolling the whole night too. I'm going to do that. So add more videos to try to, add more videos so that we can also do that. Donna, I will check out your video after I'm done. Tack, yes. Then saying many, I don't even believe that that was a placenta either. Made their juice with the beets. I said, "Oh Lord, they are even faking placenta. It can even be true that there was no placenta juice. They didn't do anything, but all for content, all for content." I think he has Moringo has taught the long nose a lot, and the long nose, being an opportunist, said, "Okay, then I'm going to even use you squarely. The little you've shown me, I'm going to use it and add up what that I really want to achieve." So she's going nuclear. She's succeeding. So far. She has succeeded in almost everything. So next adventure, Grace, check your watch hour. Thanks. Then anything is possible with them. I believe it was best be it juice. Yes, because you always have him sliding that red bit. I drink it here every day too. I squeeze it with other things and I drink too. So they could have done that. I'm sure they're used for that. They're used to that. So Check Choma said from passport bro to houseboy. Yeah, I think so. That's what that is happening because he wakes up. What does he do? Cleaning the junkyard, watering the grass, and inside the kitchen you use one hand to hold the phone as if you cannot even get a stand to stand the phone while the phone to video what he's doing. Instead, just one hand, and using one hand to slice cucumber. I saw that yesterday. And the least slice, I saw one slide of the cucumber falling down. The least broom like this, you know, it can also cut his hands, or the knife went down and cut his leg. The guy is so reckless. He doesn't even know what he's doing. You can look for a stand and put the camera there, direct it towards what you're doing instead of holding it one every time, only one hand, and you're doing something, cutting something with a knife. Who does that? Primitivity is a sin, is a curse, honestly. That's what I see there. So, Mary Modern, witches love blood rituals. I believe she drank those placenta smoothies. Well, probably she did. Probably she did, but sometimes you never even really understand what's happening. Nicole, absolutely. Check Choma, it's Patsy. Wow, it's Patsy here. Wow. Did I see Patsy here? Let me see. Okay, it's Patsy. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the show, Patsy. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see. Guys, I'm here just listening. I'm doing housework. Okay, Sonia. I know. I know. Okay. Check from passport bro to houseboy. Yeah, yeah. It's a houseboy. And the Merrimore Diner, which is love a blood. Yes, that's true. That's true. And the it's Patsy. Okay. That's she must be doing to her mouth. That's I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. Check my soul sister. Yeah. And Marimo, Patsy, what's up, girl? What's up? What's up, Patsy? Patsy, you're there? Answer the question. Guys wants to know what's happening with you. So, uh, yes, Patsy is in the carbon. That's how. Yeah. Anyway, no problem. The thing will continue. We continue to chat. So, what is happening? It's like when we talk about the village onto with the boys with all the mozongos, with the mozongos, it carries a lot of view. It carry a lot of views, and because most people in the village too, they want something different. Oh, he has a mozongo. They even want to go around there to take photo with the mozongo, to have the mozongo photo with them in their YouTube. So for them, it's something big. It's a sort of promotion. Yeah. It's a sort of promotion, but they don't know that these Muzungus don't even like them. They don't even like the call of it. Most of them that would have heard what the long nose said about calling them name like parasites, bacteria, infection, bad energy. I said that was enough for whoever was wiser by then or wasn't wise to wise up. It was just good enough for them to do that. But we see loads and loads of all the repetition of all these stuffs everywhere, and we want to see exactly what is going to happen. Yes, comments, mom. I'm sorry for not responding. I'm listening. I'm busy preparing for tomorrow's dinner. Wow, wow, wow. Comments, mom. Tomorrow you have a dinner. Maybe you can invite all of us. You make a small, a short video, and we can come into your living room with the in the dining table. We see all sort of. You introduce your meals, your food to everyone in the house, and we see how it looks like, how it tastes like, and probably your family too. Or you don't want to show us your family. Let's see the food, what you have on the table. Please, let's smell a little bit of the food, or whatever you have there, from the comfort zone, from our own comfort zone. Yes, that will be also good. So then, Asina, but see, your house is beautiful. Yes, Nico. They think giving a muzungu is winning a prize. Yeah, that's what they think. That's what they think. For them, it's something different. Man, well, I can imagine probably maybe 50 years ago when you see muzungu in Africa, everybody's coming out to look, to check hair. There's some people they even want to touch their hair or to touch their bodies to see how it is and all that stuff. 50 years ago, well, in most inside villages, they would have done that. It's just like also when black people were coming to the Western world too. Most white too were curious to know how our color look like. How do they look like? Sometimes they even touch it to see whether the blackness, like a black charcoal, will come out on their finger. You know, so the curiosity is always there. So deep inside these villages, for the young boys that are passport bro oriented boys now, that has actually been groomed into this sort of a job, this sort of status. They have been groomed into this sort of a status. So it's like for them, it's something big. If I can even have them, even for my content, it's good enough. It's going to give me views, and that's what exactly this person, Michael Ponte, said about Demon. That Demon, when he met Demon, when Demon made videos, she hardly have 500 viewers. But when she made videos with him, and she was always insisting, wanted video with him, he wanted this, he wanted this. Let me make this video that I am pregnant and all that. And she saw her viewership soar up. Said some video she made with him will get to within a week to 50,000 views. 50,000. So with that, she really wanted to penetrate him, penetrate him up and down, to continue to make these videos out because she knew what she was making. And with that, at the end of the month, she knew how much she was earning. So that aspect of using Muzungu back to back, has been there in the village. It has been growing. And it's just like a Moringo. Moringo wanted a white, wanted Muzungu for status elevation because for him, he feels he's an international passport bro. And I need a white lady. I need a Muzungu to upgrade my status. And that Muzungu must give me passport, must give my baby passport. And from there, I remember one interview that they had with him, somebody had with him, and he said once one of him has a passport, later on, he can decide to help the ones in the village, the ones that don't have. And I remember that then the ones that don't have, sometimes I think so. Already he knew he had it. This one's in the village. Or he had the ones that are in a remote areas that are not, they won't be in position to have it. So once their senior brother have it or one of them have it, then the rest can have it. But it's not automatic. It's not automatic. That's what he doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's not automatic. That even the one that has it in Argentina might not even want to have a connection with the ones that he has in the village. Because everything is by choice now. And people choose what that is easier for them. And a child born in the Western world, he doesn't want to inherit this sort of long family extension. And because they know in African family, in African situation, everybody is taken into consideration. As a senior, you have to be responsible for the other ones. So, but that aspect he didn't take into consideration. But I think it was mostly thinking about himself, that he has achieved everything that he wanted. He wanted a Muzungu, he wanted a child, and he wanted a passport. So that's exactly what we're still waiting here for. I meant having a sorry, yes, come on over, Turkey. I'm dressing and etc. Yes. And they want, okay, okay, come and smile. Don't worry, we will come. We will come. They want to see if the black rubs off. Yes, Diana. Yes, that's exactly how it was in those days. That's how, even up till now, some deep, deep inside areas in the Western world, so they still look at you like you're coming out from the monkey. And they'll even ask you have houses in Africa. I've heard that maybe 5 years ago, somebody was asking another lady, and the lady said, "We have houses in Africa. So you think we live in the tree?" He said, "Oh, from the stories they used to hear." He said, "Okay, I show you the picture of my house. It's much bigger than your house." And she showed the guy the picture of her house. And the guy said, "Are you sure this is your house? If this is your house, and what are you doing here?" And it's true, because that's what they think in their mind. It's like, you don't have nothing back there in a third world country. You don't have nothing. So to come and show that a black man has this, then they ask you, "Really, are you sure it's yours? Then what are you doing here?" Because they see the house there is bigger than what you have here. So, so that's the situation. So that's when I said, I even saw Mura had three Muzungu women in his thumbnail to make his video stand out. Yes, that's true. That's what they do. They just look for it. I think I saw that video. He said, how many Muzungu came looking for him? Said from online, from internet. They now came looking for him. So he's going to use them back to make videos. And you see that the viewership will increase triple time, four times. It's going to, they know exactly what they're doing. Yeah. Nicole Boni, Diana, that's how it is sometimes. I live alone, so no fuse. Yeah, yeah, Diana. Comments, mom, Yomi, can you just send me a plate? Yummy, 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 a plate. Okay, okay. And Cohen's mom said, even here in America, African American celebrities, males generally marry white women. That's true. I see a lot of them like that. Once they have money, they reach stardom, the money is there. Then the next is it's white. I don't know. I don't know why they do that. Well, that's done. That's why he gets for extraditing himself. He said he didn't want a relationship with a YouTuber. Yeah, he didn't want one with a YouTuber. He didn't want one with somebody from the village. He just wanted something different, something completely different. But we wonder, so far, what has he really achieved? Because he's like, the long nose has achieved a lot from him. Has he really achieved anything from the long nose, from having this rapport with the long nose? We haven't seen anything so far. Instead, we've seen his channel going down, his revenue going down, and turning him completely to a beggar, because now he has to beg for everything. If you were busy traveling, then this begging, when he was going out like a passport bro, then this begging wasn't this much. But now the begging has escalated to a different level. It has gone to a different level that we can't even imagine. But we'll see exactly what it is. So we'll see how it will land them. So Chek Choma said, yes. Chek Choma said, yes, ignorant people everywhere. Yeah, that's what you find there. That is what you find there. They're aware of reasoning and everything. It's just a temporary and a short term. They don't think of the long term. They don't think of that, just the short term. But sometimes I said, well, it could be poverty driven because of the changing times. But it's not that it was ever better for them before, that maybe with the changing times, things went down for them. No, they were on their own level. And in every society, you need people that are, different levels of a people. You need it, to feel at least the society, so that at least the society can be appreciated for what it is. So they were used to living like that, living off the crops, farming from their land. They have rich farms that produce a lot, that nobody really needed to beg. Only if you're lazy, you cannot farm, then you could beg. So, but at least to some extent. So, they have teach us a lot. We have also learned a lot, at least most of us that are not from that region, we have also learned. If we have to compare that region with our own region, though we're all still black people, so we can understand a black man to a black man a situation. We do understand. We do understand. We take everything into consideration, because we are not privileged enough like other races. But we understand, and we also understand when they make mistakes. Mistakes are bound to be made, And there are people that think that are even much smarter, that they want to beat the line to get across to whatever that they want. They don't give a damn whose ox is God. They just go. And that's one thing that this one family, the rich family of this place, has been able to maintain their line with. So that's what we see there. So, and Nicole said, Command's mom, now I know the food is going to be good. We can already smell the food. We can already smell the food. That's on Command's mom. Because either their bosses or their bosses' wives prefer not to dine with us. They attend many social events. They end up broke anyway. So, yeah, that is true. That's true. It's one thing that is bound to happen, and but people just have to learn to see and accept the situation for what it is. Yeah. And then a senior comments, Mom, I'll take leftovers. Don't worry. I think she will arrange for takeaway paper, takeaway box for the for the leftovers. Mary Moore, I'm back. This tag teaming is tiring. Oh, yeah. Mary Moore, just sit up, and have a drink and just listen and let's wine together before we leave. So, guys, remember to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so. Just let's get the likes up, and that will be quite beautiful for the show. So, Mary Mom, that's yes. Welcome back, Mary, and that's Mary Mom. That's and good for you to bring surprises. Comments, Mom, where I lived, it's hard to tell the difference between white and black people. The complexion has blended. We have the darkest white people and the whitest black people. Comments, Mom, where are you exactly, if I may ask? I like to know that area. Where are you exactly, if I may ask? At least for at least something to know about. It's good to know where I live. And Mary Mo, hi Nicole. That's good. Comments, Mom. That's Donna said. Sonia. Oh my God. Yeah. Comments, Mom. We're waiting for you. Tell us exactly. Comments, Mom. Louisiana. Is it in Louisiana? Louisiana, in the South. South Louisiana. Wow. So how are the people there? You have many mixed mulattoes, mixed race and all that, because sometimes when you have loads and loads of them, then it's like, who cares what color you have, because almost everybody in each family, has that blend. So I think that's exactly what is happening here. But well, it's also good, different folk, different strokes. It's good to also know what's obtainable in other places, and then with that, we can also say, well, we have the knowledge of something like this too. So it's a good thing. So, Chemi Clouds, are you done? Are you done with your comments, Mom? Mulattoes, yes, mulattoes, yes. Because sometimes if it's a triple generation mulattoes, half caste getting married to another half caste, and after that, reproduction of that the same bloodline, and after that, it gets to a level that you don't even know what name to call it again. So sometimes it goes like that. It goes like that. And maybe the whole community too, they almost have, it's like if you take, for instance, like a Dominican Republic, in Dominican Republic, you find colors like that. And very few complete black family. Most of them are interconnected, blended, blend. And something comes out so beautiful, so nice. But I like it too. So Sonia, oh yes, that's a healthy mixed race. Yeah, yes, it's really good, mulatto. Yes, and the chichoma, a melting pot. Yes, that's true. And that's Donna at my grandson's field day Thursday. I had a hard time finding a Mozungu child in the crowd, and I'm in South Carolina. Okay, yeah, also in South Carolina. So the colors there is a completely blend color. Then it makes everybody the same too. I like something like that, because whereby everybody feel the same, look the same. So nobody will really go after another person, or Maybe can be the pure white, can even be the minority there. Everybody must have had that blended, situation, which is good. It's good for the society. So yes, give me yes, 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 Nicole. It's Pike here in Trinidad, and we have a lot of mixed races. Wow, that's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, very soon the world will be colored completely. Very soon, another 50 years, I think you have this mixed race taking over most positions and all that, and it will be good. So at least everybody will feel at home, feel equal, feel honored, respected for who you are. Command's mom, I used to date a man from New Orleans, and I've been there 3 times, so I understand your comment. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good. The champ is here. Welcome to the chat. The champ, you are late. I'm going to find you, give you a fine, very big one today. Nicole. Okay, oh my God, sorry for typos, no problem. That's Cham. Mary Nicole, I'm a Douglas from Trinidad. Wow, Douglas from Trinidad. Who said I'm a Douglas from Trinidad? Ah, okay. Marymore, are you originally from Trinidad? Yep. The champ is here. Yes, Kemi. Hope Baby John's hair is not straight. We never know. Normally, the first few months, sometimes they don't even have hair. Then when it starts coming out, gradually, sleeping type, then after like a year, when they get to like 9, 8 months, then it start small crawls will start coming up. So let's see how it's going to look like. Yes, Nicole, hi champ. Come on, small Louisiana. I'm 100% black. Yes, not mixed. A little Indian, but not a lot. Okay, okay. A little Indian. Is it the Red Indians, the original Americans tribe? It's always good sometimes to know, things like that, and see how the person will look like too. Yeah, it's good to know. Well, that's his life. And then Nicole, really, Mary, nice. Champ, yes, the champ, Nicole, Mary, and gang. Hello, the champ. You anointed them with the name. You see, we meet everywhere. Now it remains that we meet in real life, physical life, like one of these holidays. If somebody lives close to another, or somebody's going to holiday in the zone where this one lives, just to give a shout out. Hey, can we meet for coffee? That helps at least. You put real faces to the voices, to the typings that we've had on the screen. And that will be something lovely, 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 lovely. So, Diana, well, I gotta go get busy doing nothing. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Thank you, Diana. Thank you for coming to the show. We'll soon also be closing too. We've had a field day today, and me too. Command's mom and dad have Indian trails. Wow, you guys. And you guys are the original Americans. Yeah. You guys are the original Americans. Yeah. That's it. Command's mom, yes, Native American Indians. You see, you guys are the real people. And you people supposed to even be given a preference among a lot of things. Instead, they try to wipe out that race completely. It's not easy. May God help us. I'm Chinese mix. What did you say, Sonia? You're Chinese mix? Really? My God, these big flies. They don't bite me. We cover up a little bit. And Sonia, I'm Chinese mix. Really, Sonia? You tell me that part of you. I am complete. Me, I am complete black. Very, very black. But my mother is so light skinned, because in Nigeria you have people that have real complete light skin, very light natural skin. Her whole family had that. Only the hair in the head, you see, the hair is a complete African hair, but the skin has always been completely very light. But as they age with the sun, they started getting more brownie, sort of. Yeah, but I'm completely black anyway. There's no mixture about that. So comments from yes, Native American, and Sonia, yes, Mary Nicole, yes, my mother is East Indian, and my father is Afro Trinidadian. Wow, what a combination! Nice, 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 beautiful combination. Yeah, beautiful. And the Chicchoma Diane Sina, wow, Diane, yes, that's Native American, Sonia. Wow. So, guys, well, we've had a field day today. It was a nice, just wrapping up and chit chatting about a bit of everything and no particular topic intended. Sometimes it's also good to just go on the random or miscellaneous and everybody bring out something and we all share, digest it, and expand it. It's also good sometimes to have that. And my extended family is here. Command Mom, Louisiana. Yes, we are all the extended family. But I wish we can meet one day. It would have been good. At least adding faces, dots to the typing, the conversation that we've been having all these years. It would have been something really, really thrilling, nice, and just like what Moringo organized in DC. We do something like that, and everybody will be happy. At least you see the people you've been, chatting with, playing with, and all that. It helps. It helps. Yeah, I know most of us we are all on a pension age and not really much to do, and sometimes you just need to change environment a little bit. So that's when I said this is my new community vehicle. Yes, it is our new niche, our new community. We feel comfortable because of at least our age is close by, though there's still some people a little bit low age, but we also have the middle age like us, in which we can discuss a lot of things, see a lot of things almost in the same level, which is also good for our own, thinking, our own thinking. We are able to reflect because it's like we fall into almost the same situation, age, mate, than some people a little bit below us too, but at least they are really good people too, and they are able to reason well too, like people of our age, which is also good for a civil conversation in which we've always been having and enjoying too. We enjoyed it. It's a good community. I love it. It doesn't need to be 500, 200. Sometimes a little bit, few, makes it compact and brings out a good results, and that is it. That's life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So come on, mommy, you all keep my blood pressure down. That is true. That's true. We try once in a while. It's good. So yes, Vico, that would be nice to meet everyone. Yes, 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 yes. That will depend on you guys. Me, I can fly anywhere, anytime. Me, I can fly anywhere, anytime. So it depends on when everybody's ready or somewhere. This one is waiting, this one or this one, this one. We look at it, we check our calendars, and we see. Yep, we'll take a flight and we land, get ourselves where to sleep, and we made up at least for a change. A short holiday is good. It's good for the brain, also good to change because sometimes, even when you're in pension, sitting indoors, just only environment every time, it's not too good for the age. You need to move out a little bit, meet people a little bit. It's good for the brain. Changing that environment is always extremely good. It's always good. But some people like to just sit one place. When you sit too much one place, you get depression. You fall into depression. If not this YouTube that has been giving us, keeping us company, people of our age, what could we have been doing? That is it. So the YouTube has really, really helped us too. At least it keeps us company. We meet ourselves. We chat as if we are face to face, chatting face to face. It keeps company. So you can imagine spending 1 hour and chatting. It's a community. It's almost like a community, your own community, your trusted friends. That's what we have here. And we are lucky to have each other. We are lucky. We should thank each other, for being there for us. At least we do it for ourselves. Keep our blood pressure low, see about what is happening here or there, discuss common things, come together. It's a nice thing, nice community. Yes, yes, yes. So very much, it was so nice chatting with all of you. Ciao for now, and a happy Easter to all who is observing. Thank you, Mary Mo. We'll soon be going. Bye, Mary. Happy Easter. The Kemi Nicole, yes, bye. Kemi, we the pensioners. Yes, yes. We are here to stay. Comments, Mom, Louisiana, that's Donna. My new community also. Yes, that's true. And the Kemi, nice community. That's Donna. Come on, Mom. I had to quit watching Moringo Premiere and lives because the chat is too censored and I had a lot to say. Wow. If you say something that that's on, they'll block you. Except you go in with a fake account. If not, the harassment and small, Madam Small will block you quickly. They will block you quickly. Those are die-hard loyalists. Comments, Mom, I started watching The Evil Family back in 2021. I told my daughter back then that something wasn't right. I inscribe from them all, including more. That's Donna. I know. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Even me, at a point, I didn't see well, but I was always in the middle. I said, oh, but this guy has brought a YouTube to the village. He's brought this Madam Anne, Mama Anne, because I could see when they started that project before they sought for donation for a toilet, for a latrine, and after that, it converted to a house. And after that, and there were volunteers like Mayugno that were prepared to do the job. And Mayugno said, yes, I am here, I'm free, I'm here free. And they did a lot. But then I noticed one person was always going there with camera to make video without helping, without putting in anything. And that was Nostradamus. And I remember asking myself, I said, "But what is this one always coming? He wants to make content from what is happening. Why don't he keep the camera and join hand in carrying the blocks or doing one thing or the other? After all, this is a volunteer work. All the people working there were not paid as I learned. So why is his own? He's just going there to make content." So from that point too, I started watching him closely, and I said, "This is Nostradamus. This one is not the real one. This guy is a smooth operator. He's just going there to use them." So that's what exactly what I noticed. Then other differences and donations and all that. And I said, there's something that missing here. Yeah, before I thought it was real, but it's like all of us, most people first watch them, first subscribe to them. And at a point, if you're clever, intelligent, you start seeing things differently. You start seeing that it's not what that we thought that we're seeing here, that there's something going on. So that's how everybody started picking their race one by one out. And now we are here at least. Well, we help them in the village. We open their eyes to know exactly what's happening, that their rights have been taken away from them many times, and that they could have also, on their own too, they can even succeed without having to depend on him. But those people too, they're getting over smarter now. Nah? They're getting over smarter. They might even become smarter than the boss. Anyway, we leave that topic for another day. We've had enough for today. So let's go home and rest our lives, and we'll see again. I don't know if I can come out with a vlogging, if I can take a driving vlog tomorrow. I don't know yet. Or later on, let's see what is in the streets, whatever is in the streets, a little talking like this. I hope the weather will permit us to have it in the garden too, or if not, a little drive outside. Fine. So we'll do that. Thank you guys for coming to the show, for joining the show. I'm extremely grateful for your presence. And please, after, let's try to watch out. That's Donna premiere, and at least we'll give him the watch hour she needs to. And that's Donna. You are even good to go for monetization now. At least you're over 1,000. So it's a watch hour now to the first, the partial monetization. So we're going to be doing that religiously. I'll leave this thing playing overnight. Normally, I leave it playing overnight. I can use my son on too. And that helps. So it goes a long way because many people here have helped me a lot. Many people, Check Chioma, Kemi, just name it, Nikki, Command's mom, Nicole, many people. That's so I have the opportunity to help another person too. I also want to help too. So that's the least someone can do. And that's it. So thank you guys. Nicole Ebony, Command's mom, thank you. That's Donna Chikchioma, thank you, thank you. And Sony Adventure, thank you for joining the show. And oh well, so many people would have left. So we leave it like that. And we see again Mary Moore. The champ is here, Diana Sina. Wow. Yep. Yep. So I've seen a whole lot of people, chemical house, everybody. So thank you guys. So we see again probably tomorrow. Thank you. I love you guys and have a blessed. Mm, bye bye from Vicoril underscore space. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Wow. Well, I didn't even something I could have done here. Mm, let's see. So, guys, please, this is my second channel. If you haven't subscribed, please, you can just click and it will take you there. Then, well, do the needful. Thank you, guys. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Sunny Adventure, okay. And that's happy Easter to everyone. And remember not to overeat for this for the Easter. Eat a little bit less, and so that you don't get disturbed by the food. Too much of it, too much of everything is too much. So with on our age, we need to slow down on a lot of things, just to safeguard and watch our body, our health, which is very important. It's an age that you always need to. Thank you guys. Sub, Choma. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So I still need to build up that one, but I wanted to really get on this one, the monetization, and after that, then I will do a little bit of that because that was because I was traveling a lot before. So I thought of making that one as a travel channel. But anyway, I will still pick up on that when I resume traveling. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Have a nice evening and happy Easter to your lovely families. Bye bye, guys. Bye.